what we doing, ain't nowhere around. Started from the ground, always gotta hold it down. Now they think they got it, cause they sign up on a data. But there's only so much money in the year that is allotted. Plus you probably don't even know how it is divided.
What's up, people of YouTube? This is Trolled here, bringing you guys a casual commentary. No real point to this commentary. I just watched somebody else's video. I'll actually link them down in the description. It's a really good channel. I think his content is pretty good. If you guys want to check him out, go ahead and hit that link in the description. Anyways, so today I want to talk about something that just kind of is a hot topic in the Call of Duty community right now, and that's these supply drops. I mean, you got the supply drops, and we've had them since Advanced Warfare. But in these supply drops, there are new weapons, and in Advanced Warfare, that wasn't anything new. New weapons was not a new thing to see in Advanced Warfare. You know, DLC weapons, gun variants, things of that nature. And they were in the supply drops, and you had to buy either a shit ton of them to get the weapons, or you had to play a lot. And I mean by a lot, you had to play a lot to be able to do that. So with that being said, that sucks a lot, and a lot of people don't like it. And now, as far as Advanced Warfare goes, I think I've made a video about this before, something similar to this topic. I didn't like it. I wasn't okay with the way that was going. You know, it felt very, very pay to win. And what I mean by that is I was 15th prestige, 16th prestige, something like that. And I still didn't have the Obsidian Steed. I mean, and I know there's other good guns besides that in Advanced Warfare, but the main guns that people were good with were things like the Obsidian Steed, the HBRA3 Insanity, the ASM-1 Speakeasy, things like that. I literally only had the Obsidian Steed and the Inferno by the time I finished playing the game. And I got those around 16th Prestige. I played through 16 Prestiges. I also bought some supply drops. Not very many in Advanced Warfare, but I did buy some. And it took me that long to get the Obsidian Steed and the Inferno. And people didn't like that. And Black Ops 3 is kind of heading down a very dangerous road where things are getting to that point again with the MX Grand, the sword. I mean, melee weapons don't bother me at all. I don't think that it is a bad thing to have melee weapons in supply drops. I think that it is perfectly fine. I mean, honestly, what advantage does that melee weapon give you? Nothing, really. I think that they should keep it purely cosmetic, and with that being said, I mean, if you're gonna do DLC guns that are different, like in Black Ops 2 with the Peacekeeper, make it available for everyone. I think that's what's best for the community. I think that's what's best for Call of Duty's future. Now, with that being said, does that mean that we can't have more guns that we can get through supply drops? No. And here's how you do that. People like having different guns, and I think that as long as they're releasing DLC guns that are like different and not in supply drops, like this is a confusing thing to talk about, but as long as Treyarch is releasing guns that are actually stats wise different and DLC that everybody can purchase, at least, you know, maybe for a year. I mean, that's still a low amount, but for a year I think they could handle that. And then with the supply drops, they can have weapons that are just skins. I mean, how cool would it be to have a Scar that is reskinned as an ICR? I mean, you take the ICR, change the sound of the gun a little bit, and reskin it to look like a Scar and put it in a supply drop. You have no advantage, but you have a different gun. It acts the same, but it's a different gun, and you can use that. And that would change the game a little bit. I mean, you could put tons of guns in here in the game that play the same as others, but look different. And I think people would be okay with that as long as you're also releasing guns that you have to buy or get through, or not through supply drops, through season pass, and those are actually different. The stats on those are actually different. And you can do 4 per year, 1 per main weapon class. You can do like an assault rifle an SMG, a sniper rifle, and like maybe like a pistol or something like that. You know, the weapon classes that people like the most, shotgun, you know, whatever is the most popular statistics wise over in the Treyarch studios. Now, at the start of Black Ops 3, Treyarch said that supply drops will be purely cosmetic, and as we can see, it didn't go that way. And even though you know, we didn't get what we wanted, that kind of sucks, they didn't keep their word, let's talk about whose fault this really is. Let's not kid ourselves here. I mean, Treyarch has kind of been a savior when it comes to Call of Duty. In my opinion, Black Ops 3 has brought Call of Duty back from the brink of extinction, if you want to look at it that way. I mean, the Call of Duty community wasn't going to die by any means, but I definitely feel like it was going to kind of fall off the map. And Black Ops 3 kind of brought that back. We don't know what's going to happen next year with Infinity Ward's title, but let's hope that they can keep the ball rolling. But with the supply drop thing, I feel like it's really upsetting some people, and I think that they want to blame Treyarch. They want to be like, you guys lied to us. You know, you stabbed us in the back. We've got guns and weapons and supply drops, and you said it was going to be cosmetic. We wanted away from this, from Advanced Warfare. You know, we had Call of Duty Ghosts and Advanced Warfare back to back. We had 2 bad Call of Duties, and you were supposed to be the one to save us from that. You're supposed to be the one to keep us back to normal Call of Duty, to make supply drops cool. Well, I don't think that Treyarch has an option in that. And what I mean is, I feel like Activision is pulling those strings. I feel like Activision is like, holy crap, look at how much money we made from supply drops in Advanced Warfare. We're doing this again in Black Ops 3, and that means do whatever you have to do to sell these. I mean, I don't know what consequences Treyarch could possibly have from Activision for not, you know, doing what they say, but I feel like, you know, it could be a cut in, maybe a cut in the money they have to make the next Call of Duty, or a cut in how many people they have, you know, something that would severely damage the next game. I don't know the whole business standpoint on that side, but I don't feel like Treyarch is the one that was sitting in an office room one day and decided, hey, you know what, let's just go back on our word and start making supply drops come with weapons. And then they're like, let's put an MX Garand in Black Ops 3, and we'll make people buy supply drops for it. I feel like it was, you know, Activision that was like, you guys want to do DLC weapons? All right, cool. Well, you're putting them in supply drops, so that way we can make some money off of this. And David Von Hart's like, but what? Like, what? And that's just the way it went. As dumb as that sounds and screwed up, I think that's just the way it went. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Twitter and Facebook links will be down in the description as always. Also, something that I haven't mentioned yet, I have Snapchat down there. I have Instagram down there. Please go follow me. Also, don't forget to comment on this video. Really like replying to you guys. Really like interacting with all of you. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. Get me out there and all that. The video you'll see on screen will be the last video I made. And deuces.